Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. It's a new day. Let's play some more Netherlands in Europa Universalis IV. Alright, so apparently there's a bug right now. I was reading about this on the subreddit. And yeah, aggressive expansion is actually increased with spy network actions, so that's cool. Even though it says up to... let's find a country where we have some spy network stuff. We're working here like with Novgorod. You know how it says here? Minus 6.5% aggressive expansion. It's actually the opposite of that and doubled. So right now we have plus 13% aggressive expansion with Novgorod. Cool. Cool. Yeah, good job there, Paradox. Way to beta test. Anyway, let's see. So we're winning our war. The war to, you know, make everyone believe in Protestant, which is going to be good. Let's see. There's just some colonies, really, and then there's like Venice. Relative strength of the alliance is this like really in our favor. I don't really want to march down there, but I probably will need to. Do we have military access through France right now? We do. Well, that's nice. We also have negative 4,000 manpower, so... You know what would be really cool? Is okay, hear me out. How often do I hover over this number to see the amount that need to reinforce? Right? It should say, I think, manpower. The manpower number itself should say the amount of manpower that you have. And then, okay, well, maybe I need to think about this for a second. I'm thinking what it should show is like the negative number, but in parentheses, saying like, hey, you have negative 4,472 manpower. But then that kind of makes you wonder, well, what happens if you have, say, 30,000 manpower, but 5,000 troops need to be reinforced? Should it display 30,000 or should it display 25,000? Technically, I think it should display 30,000 because you could, in theory, train 30 troops right then. But at the same time, you really only have 25,000. So it's the type of information that I feel like you need more often than is warranted with just a single number here. Like, I don't like how I have to hide it. It's hidden in the tooltip. And I'm always looking at that number, right? So I feel like that number should maybe be more available. Oh, we need to put a leader in charge. We'll take the 243 guy. Do we head over here? I suppose we could. We got a few forts that are level 2 that we could try to take. Let's focus on those. We'll knock Venice out of the war. It's pretty reasonable to assume, I think, that Hungary's going to take care of this for us, but, you know, we could probably end this war faster if we do go down there. Look at that. England's doing what he can. Alright, fine. We're going to march down this way. We're gonna go focus on this guy. So let's head over to the mountains to start with. And then we'll take a look and see what's going on. I like that we've got the Castilian peasants here. That's quite nice. We'll lose the prestige. Unfortunately, I'm not going to lose admin points, even though we're ahead of time. We've lost the trade dispute CB against the Commonwealth. Not really a big concern here. Can we catch you? We can... Yes, we can. That'll be an instant squish. That'll be good. There's a cannon there. Now, what's nice to know, and I do think this is a great change, is that no longer are those Merc cannons that are getting sniped. They are only regular cannons, which is still bad, but not nearly as bad as if they were hiring Merc cannons. A Merc cannon costs 46 ducats versus 30. That's... No wonder they were going bankrupt, you know? They're spending so much money. So we're going to start off, I think, by creating like a wall in the mountains here. You take that guy. Nice work. Can't catch that guy. That's unfortunate. Let's head to Urgel. Supplies, okay. It costs us a little bit of attrition. Oh, nice. He's going after the peasants. We would love to join him in that fight in Arbon. I'd like to catch this army. Can we? Yes, we can. Cool. Instant squish here. Unfortunately, he's going to win that battle, which is going to give him some more war score. Oh, that's actually 15 troops now. Okay, well, Portugal, you're still going to lose, I think. Okay, if we can get there... I don't think we can get there. Yeah. Still, he's having some serious issues with defense there. 11th. I can get there before you. You're gonna let me be the defender. It's so nice of you. Let's head down to Zaragoza for now. Got a fort over in Porto. Maybe we go to the Porto province. Did you cancel your movement? You little bastard. One army's coming, the cannon. That's smart. The other army is now marching there by the 19th. Hills, we can be there by the 21st. We turn on Force March. We don't have Force March yet. Wow. coming up soon. We could take it right now. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I don't think we can get there in time. This is a fort, so let's go ahead and just take that fort for now. France is claiming our lands. You guys should be protecting trade. Why don't you just go ahead and detach damaged? I'd rather that you get to work, honestly. Wilhelmus. The anthem Wilhelmus, or Wilhelmus von Nassau, is very popular with parts of the Dutch population and will, in 1932, become recognized as the official national anthem of the Netherlands. Willem van Orange, or William of Orange, is the main character of the anthem, which tells of him, his life, and why he is fighting against the King of Spain, written in the first person perspective. For national anthem, the text and tune of the song are remarkably peaceful. Cool. Hey, we'll take the free prestige. We could become defender of the Protestant faith, which would be decent for morale. We've lost some power projection because we're clearly not projecting enough. Okay, are you guys working on... Yes, you are. Good, good, good. A 49-day siege of Soria. That's pretty good. The capital of Castile is occupied by rebels, so we're going to ignore that for the moment. He is actually building up some siege progress there, so if we want to go and engage him, we can assume control of the siege of his capital. Let's make sure that we hopefully our siege ticks are quick. 21 days versus what kind of time does he got? He's got 29. I think we can probably beat him in this race. And then we can go and engage him. That is a cannon. I'd love to kill that. Moving to Leon. Yeah, I'll take a 43-day siege, thank you. Can't quite do it. Alright, so he's got 21% progress here. I would love to engage and win this fight. I'm concerned about the crossing penalty. We've got a 3 maneuver versus a 3 maneuver, so we would take the crossing penalty. Do we have any point of access that we could do? Cuenca? No. La Mancha? No. Madrid? No. Caceres is a... Yes. We could come in from Caceres. Avoid the river. Grasslands. Oh, look at that. I want the siege. Give me the siege. I could bring some more troops over just to guarantee it. Might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. We'll pull an extra 12 over. I'll be a little bit late to the party, but I want to ensure that we win this fight. So that he doesn't get control of that. Ah, we're routed in the center already. Oh no! This fight's going horribly bad. There's no way. We're not going to make it. We still have enough morale to control the retreat, do we not? We do not. We're shattered. Our troops are not very good yet, okay? I don't know what to tell you. We have disloyal estates. Can I please have some manpower recovery? Well, that's unfortunate. That means that he's going to get his capital back. We don't get to assume control of that. Ugh. I think we're going to have to consolidate the infantry again. And perhaps hire a few more mercs. I would really prefer if we could spend our money abusing other countries, but You know, like the Ottomans, we've got 78 spy network here. We never did support the rebels, did we? I don't think I had enough money the last time I considered it. It was the Ottoman peasants and the particularists. Let's cause some issues in the Ottomans. It's such a waste of money, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Rebel support efficiency's high. I feel like bugging him. I think it's fun. It was such a horrible waste of money. Like, we'd be way better off spending that money on anything else. Mercs, or, you know, training, building more buildings. I mean, anything. Anything would be better. But, it's still fun. It's the kind of thing that I would do if I was playing in multiplayer. I would just totally harass another country, another player, just because I could. Maybe with smaller stacks we can bait him into leaving the siege. I doubt it. I mean, it's nice that he suffered a disease outbreak on that last tick instead of succeeding, but... And he got it back as expected. And the game just crashed. What is up with this? I don't understand. This game is crashing so much more often now than it used to. Okay, note to self. Don't click on a province as rebels are being beaten. Who understands this? Paradox, fix your game. It shouldn't be crashing. I don't remember the game being this unstable ever, really. And I'm not playing with any mods outside of keyboard shortcuts, which doesn't even change the checksum. It doesn't do anything. So weird. Looks like we went back in time a whole month. Actually, no, we didn't do any of this stuff yet. Well, we'll see. Hey, lucky us. Actually, I think that had already fallen fairly recently. I do not think that this game is, what's the term? Deterministic? Meaning that, the chances are still random. It's one of the reasons why you can kind of abuse Iron Man by just restarting over and over again. Nope, crashed again. And I think it was the second that that province got taken back, the capital. And I wasn't even looking at it this time. It's so weird. If the leader of the Protestant League is also the Catholic League is also the emperor and his capital is occupied by peasants that you were supporting that you're no longer supporting, then the game crashes. I think that's what it is. Actually, I think it has nothing to do with the emperor. I think it has nothing to do with the Protestant war. I do think it has something to do with that being the last province occupied by rebels that I supported that I'm no longer supporting. See? It's when this province stops being occupied that it's crashing. I'm going to do it one more time, then we'll try again turning all mods off. But I'm pretty sure that every time that thing falls, it's going to crash. So we could just blitz it and try to prevent him from sieging it, but then what happens when I take it? I bet the game still crashes when I take it. Wait, nope. That time he took it, and it didn't crash. Well, so much for luck being on our side. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know. If that's not what's crashing it, that had to have been what was crashing it. What the hell else could have caused it to crash? Don't know. That's very strange. Negative 7,000 manpower. Well, whatever. I mean, Paradox will figure it out eventually, I guess. No, we were kicked out of the Ottomans. Did I not support the rebels? I did. I already did. Good. Our support lasts until January 1. What? I still have all my money. I didn't support the rebels. Huh. I don't know, let's just be jerks to him. I just like the idea of supporting rebels. I think it's a fun thing to do. I keep on doing it. Okay, so he's trying to take back our two forts. We can march down to Toledo and just ignore him, take advantage of our increased siege speed. We're going to get his capital that way. We're also about to get the capital of Portugal, which is going to want him to get out of the war. He might actually already be leaning in that direction. Yeah. Getting closer. He's got Portuguese Brazil. And that's about it. What is this Tupinamba? Oh, you're a vassal under Portugal as well, so you'll drop out. Do you have any other relationships? You got Portuguese, Brazil, and Tupinamba. And that's it. Alright, well, if we take your capital, I think we can knock you out of the war. I don't know what England's doing here with its 0-1-1 stack. That's kind of silly. Active seclusion. Okay, lose stability. That sucks. And we get active seclusion. Yearly Republican tradition goes up, but we lose prestige. Strengthen the status by 75. Wow. Right now, the statists are in power, so we're gaining Republican tradition, which is fine. I think we do this one. The war with Riga is over. We thought all matters were settled. Negotiations were drawn out over some minor issues, but everything changed this week when Rigan representatives suggested a new clause, to our surprise one favorable to the Republic. To weaken the Orange family's position politically, they want us to pass an act to keep future princes of Orange from the office of stadtholder. What motive they have for this is not yet clear, but even if such an act may not last forever, it would considerably strengthen the statists' rule if this is handled with discretion. I mean, it would give us more Republican tradition, which is really good. Of course, not as much. It's not so important. I'm just gonna do this one. I don't care. Republican tradition seems so much more fun when you are a republic, like a regular republic. I don't really like the Dutch Republic. I mean, I guess I do and I don't. Like, the things that I like about it are completely unrelated to republics. I like the fact that I get a free general all the time. That's like the most important factor for me. I like that I statistically have a higher average monarch point generation system because I get to always choose the higher monarch point general or monarch point leader. And then beyond that, I just can ignore the modifiers here. Like, whether it's status or oranges, it doesn't matter. All that matters is that I get the most monarch points. So that's good. But whatever, you know? It is what it is. Lost a second siege. Wow, that was fast. Oh no, disease outbreak. That's rough. 8,000 there. We're getting engaged here. I have to shift consolidate. I don't think we're going to do so hot. This morale disadvantage is really not fun. Okay, we got Castile's capital. Head over here to help out. We can win before these reinforcements arrive. We'll have a chance. We need the morale bump. They will be there on the 10th. I don't think we can win in 2 days. One. Nope, they're going to reinforce. But we're holding steady all right, and they've got cannons in the front row. If we reinforce, I think we'll be okay. If we could just get there in time. 25th, 1, 2, 3, and one more day. There we go. We win. Taking some losses, having the cav. Cannons in the front. And we can, again, they allow it now. You can retreat part of the army. Get those cannons out of the front row. Well, actually, no. Those cannons, some of the cannons stayed in the front row. Because they're geniuses. The whole not being able to retreat, having retreat cause the rest of the army to lose morale relative to the amount of people. No, we got kicked out of Novgorod. You just get caught too often. Espionage ideas suck. They're not fun. I'm always getting caught. It's no fun. House of Elsevier. Having previously worked in bookbinding and bookselling, that dude had a fine understanding of every aspect of the making of a book when he finally moved on to become a printer and a publisher. He and his descendants would found one of the most famous and productive printing houses of the early modern era, lasting for 130 years. The house was known for its elegance and accuracy, but also for the small and very portable formats used, such as the duodecimo format. Noteworthy among the works would leave their dynasty presses. Oh, geez. Books describing the history and present of select countries around Europe and the world. History and present. Okay, whatever. While intended for an international market, these books would surely find a big readership among the Dutch merchant class and help them to understand various countries they intend to invest or trade with. So we get yearly prestige and local tax modifier. So is it the province of Holland? Or is it all of our country? I think it's just the province of Holland. It's local tax modifier plus 20%. We got the House of Elsevier. Yeah, it's just that one province, but that's still pretty damn good. That's quite nice. Cool. So we have permanent plus yearly prestige. That's going to help out a lot. There's no point in staying in our own territory because we have no manpower to actually reinforce anyway, so we're not being limited by reinforce speed, we're being limited by everything else. The lack of manpower. Speaking of manpower, we should build some buildings. Let's build some, like, barracks. 375 up there, 250. I mean, I'll take it. It's not much, but I'll take it. How's the integration of that dude going? Could be better. Okay, we are still the target of a coalition. And again, man, I am just getting wrecked on these disease outbreaks and stuff, man. I'm losing so much manpower. This is a costly war. Okay, you, sir. Call for peace. What the hell? He won't even surrender. He's still on medium enthusiasm. How could you give me call for peace? You stupid game. Alright, he's willing to peace out now. We could take, give course to Morocco. That's stupid. You will instead give me money, and you will then annul your alliance with France. Let's wait until he's willing to do that. We could probably get him if we just do occupied and besieged provinces. Here we go. Percent of your income, plus you will know your alliance with France, which is great. We'll head back up to there now. 75 war score with you. Alright, cool. I'm going to take a break here. I'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon.